Swish and flick. Swish and flick. Swish and flick. Swish. Oh no! Dementors! Expecto Patronum! Expecto Patronum! Oh no! Melting. Melting. Oh wait, that's Wizard of Oz. Wrong type of wizard. Wrong type of wizard. What's up, peeps? It's me, your boy MC. Welcome back to Lego Therapy. Lego lights on. We're live-ish in the Lego Lounge. What's wrong with me? I don't know. I don't know why this piece is sticking up so much. I feel like I somehow knocked it out. And I now need to try to ram it back down in there, but I don't know, I guess I'll leave it alone for now. I don't want to mess things up. This is supposed to be up here. Alright, we are continuing with the Expecto Patronum. I'm sure that intro was terrible. We'll see how I can juice it up at the end, but for now, we'll just roll with things. Man. I try to do something fun. I get a lot of good comments about my intros, even though I think most of them are silly. Oh, it's our dad joke of the day. What's the difference between a poorly dressed man on a tricycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle? I'll ask that one again. That's a lot of words. What's the difference between a poorly dressed man on a tricycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle? A tire. See who gets that one. Woo! All right, peeps. We're moving on with this build. I'm enjoying it so far. I am still curious to see if all of these, or at least most of these pieces are going to get used, or if a bunch of them are going to get thrown out because they're not needed for this alternate build, because I am building the alternate version. There's the deer, which is the primary build, but we're doing the wolf. It's the 3 Wolf Moon t-shirt. Oh my goodness. Focus drives me bonkers. Let's turn off autofocus and see if that helps. No, it's already off. Why is it? Goodness. I don't understand this thing sometimes. I really don't. Let's just do that. See if that helps. Manually focus it and see if it does anything better. But I just completely lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was saying or where I was going with that line of thinking, but here we are, peeps. Back. And alright, good. Woo! You know, every day can't be a winner. Some days you step in it. Some days you don't. And of course, I forgot to start my timer again. I'm trying, peeps, to keep it together. Right now, I'm feeling a little bit mushy brain. So, with that being said, I just need to focus on building and being quiet for a little bit. Let's just build, peeps. Let's just build. By the way, did anybody else notice during my swish and flick that I kind of leaned back with it? I was thinking about it as I was doing it. I was like, why am I doing this? I don't have a real purpose for it. I just naturally did it. Man, I wonder if other people have a lean to their wand wielding ways. Ooh, there's some alliteration for you. I just noticed I was doing it. I was like, oh, I guess this is my wand technique. Do you have a wand technique? Let me know. All right, peeps. We're making good progress. Seemed like a good time to stop and take a picture. Got some nice body going on at this point. Assuming these are legs. Guessing by my knowledge of, my very limited knowledge of animals. I mean, I have dogs, and they're kind of like wolves. They came from wolves. I'm guessing this is the rear. This is the front. We'll see, though. We'll see. Alright. I need to turn on the fan. It's gotten kind of warm in here. Yay, Florida. So something I find odd about this set. Not necessarily odd, but English is hard. Something that's like kind of throwing me off is there's been several sections in this so far where there's items either holding on by one, like multi-studded items that are holding on by one stud, or like this, there's a lot of floating pieces in here. Like there's this gap. Now this has a clip, so I'm guessing at some point it's going to clip into something, but not all of that has been like that. There's several sections in here where it's just like this air gap. I don't know why. I'm hoping that it's all going to eventually work itself out. Yeah, see, like these are about to clip on to something, so that gap is not going to be a big deal. But there's several sections. Oh, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to trust the process. But it is a concern to me as of right now that there are several sections where there's just like these floating gaps of air. Like, why like that? Because it worries me when things can move, because then things can get broken easier. I'm wondering also if like the original build had a lot of those little air gaps, or if it's just the alternate build. I have not watched any reviews on this set. I know a couple of my peeps, I think JDP builds, and I think Britain Bricks, Sean from Britain Bricks, built this recently, but I have not watched. I think they did it as a tag team. They did it alive and they did it together at the same time. But I don't know if one built one and one built the other. I've been a little bit behind on my YouTube watchings right now. Just had a bunch of stuff going on, so I have not caught up, but I need to go back and watch those and see what they said about it. But I am curious to know if that's, I mean, one, I hope it eventually just all works itself out and everything gets nice and tight and solid. which typically Lego is pretty good about. Typically. Not always. Typically, they're pretty good at solidifying everything. But it is just a concern. Anywho. Shush, MC. Build more. Talk less. All right, peeps. Oops. Knocking pieces off. There is the entire Expecto Patronum alternate build. The wolf. Good look. Harry Potter. But I already forgot his name. Very awesome looking build. I'm going to say though, as much as I do like how this came out, I am slightly disappointed. Now, admittedly, I did the alternate build. I did not do the full build. Back over. Boom. I did the alternate build. I didn't do the main build. But look at all these pieces that are left over. That's a lot. Like, I feel like Lego could have come up with a way to integrate more of these pieces into this build. Maybe bulk them up a little bit. Maybe make them a little bit bigger. Something. I don't know. I'm just I'm contemplating how I want to handle this. So I'll give you the good. I think it looks really awesome. It's clearly a wolf. You got some I like the base. I like all the little details, the little scroll, the Expecto Patronum scroll. Minifigs look great. Could there have been more minifigs? Probably. This wasn't a... Actually, I don't even know how much this set cost because I didn't buy this. This was a gift. I love the little details, like the little bubble pieces on the side. I call them bubble pieces. Makes it look like little columns. All the little flowers and stuff. Just nice little neat details. All the clear blue pieces look awesome. Overall, like the appearance is great. They definitely did not did not miss when it comes to the look. You know, they got the movable tail, the movable head, the legs even move if you want them to, even though I don't really know why, since it's just on a stand. I think it looks good, and there's no stickers, so your one little thing is a printed plate. Your Expecto Patronum plate. It's great. But I just like these pieces, for example. All these little I don't even know what they're called, but little spin around deals where you can attach a piece and then it'll spin around. There's just a bunch of those. There's so many leftover pieces. I'm just like, I mean, I had a feeling, I said it at the beginning, like, there's a chance that they don't all get used, but that's a lot. That's a lot. So I don't know. I don't dislike the build by any means. I still enjoy this, and here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm going to display this for a while, put it out on my shelf here for a little while, let it be part of the MC zeitgeist, the Lego therapy world. But I think what I'll do is take all these extra pieces, throw them in a bag, tuck them away, you know, write on it Harry Potter Expecto Patronum, and then at a later date when I'm bored and I just want to do something, I don't necessarily want to sit here and talk a bunch, I'll come and I'll tear the wolf apart, and then I'll sort them all out again and rebuild it as the deer. It's a thought. I don't know. Just don't get me wrong. I got my therapy. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun sorting, even though it went a little off the rails because I had to sort all 8 bags on the table. But it's all good. I had a good time sorting. I had fun building. Nothing too crazy. The build experience was fine. I still am a little confused. Like I said, there's a bunch of little pieces in here. Nothing. Now, to be fair, nothing is just popping off. Everything seems sturdy, but it is an odd technique that there's a lot of floaty pieces in here. I say a lot. I'm exaggeratory, you guys. Y'all should know by now. I take things to the extreme too much. But there are several pieces in this build that just are kind of floating in there. Or things hanging on by only one stud when there are multi-stud parts. So, again, don't hate this at all. I enjoyed it. Had a good time. I got the therapy I needed. I just am slightly underwhelmed, if I'm being honest. But it's still cool. Still enjoy it. And like I said, I think what I may do is just display this. I'm clearly going to display. I built it. I'm gonna throw it over. I think I'm gonna throw it down here or throw it up there or something. I'll find a space, throw it on there for a little while, and then you know, as I've mentioned before, you know, I have days where I want to build. I don't necessarily want to go through all the rigmarole of coming up with an intro and coming up with something. I just want to come in here and build, and so that's maybe what I do. I may just come in here and tear this guy apart, put it back together as the deer, and then I get double the fun. Double your pleasure, double your fun. That's a statement of the great knit with double mint gum. Hey, who else is old? Peeps, if you guys enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Share with your friends, share with your family, anybody you think you would enjoy this. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments. Has anybody built this? I know there's a couple of my peeps out there that have, but anybody else? Y'all built this, and what was your overall impression? Did you do the alternate build, or did you do the primary build, or did you do both builds? I know some people go out and buy buy the set twice so they can have both versions of it, which again, this was a gift, and I like it, but I definitely wouldn't buy 2 of this, especially now that I see all these leftover parts. But yeah, I may just, like I said, rebuild it and get the experience a second time. So peeps, that's about all I got for you today. Can you believe that this turned into a French bulldog? Yeah, not in the movies, in real life. All dogs come from wolves. If you don't know, now you know. I'm rambling. What am I doing? Peeps, let me get out of here. It's been fun. I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then.